If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys two of the most overlooked plays in Madden 22 that are going to work in Madden 23. And the reason I say this is because they're so easy to run and they beat cover 2 defense so well. Like, why aren't you running them? There's actually 3 plays, but the doubles wide flex isn't in the Saints playbook anymore, I don't think. Yeah, no, they took it out in Madden 22, but in Madden 21, it was actually a formation that we used a lot. So empty wide Saint, the name of the play we're gonna talk about first is the Saints clear out. Now this one did get nerfed a little bit. However, you can still find this deep route coming over the middle. It is one of the cover 2 beaters that we used to use. Let me show you what I mean. This is the Saints offensive playbook. Now I'm on the left hash and I can't really remember if it worked better on the right hash or the left hash. I'm gonna say it works better this way. So what we wanna do with this play right here, we wanna put X on a comeback and B on a comeback route. So you'll see they're both on comeback routes. Then we take A, put him on an in route, and then RB on a slant. Now you could probably block your tight end, but I don't know how the mid read will react to it. Okay, so with this setup right here, we're gonna have open routes. We'll have first this in route coming over this inside. So if you're playing someone, they're not shaded down or they're not putting their zone drops underneath, you can always hit that guy. So let's do this setup again. It's a very easy setup and you'll see that you're tight end. Now what's gonna stop this tight end right here is going to be a spy. So if they run any version of the cover 2 spy where they have the spy right there on the line or a linebacker, be careful because you will throw a pick. And if you're like me, every mistake, any mistake you make is an automatic interception, while little Timmy can make 10 of them. You know what I mean? You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're one of those players that cannot make one mistake because it'll be a turnover, it's because you're better than the guy you're playing against. Always remember that in gameplays, all right? If the guy you're playing can make 5, 6, 7 mistakes, it's because he's not the better player, and it's dynamic difficulty adjustments setting in to make sure that you lose. Pretty much, bro. You guys know what I mean. So right here, you can also, I mean, you don't really need to rock the slant, but I do it for the mid read. But you can come underneath with the slant too. So those 2 routes already, real easy to run. I don't know. No, you can't. Okay. All right. So back to the same setup. Now, what we really want to look for is the Y route. Now, depending on the space and stuff that you get right here, you could probably hit this Y route over that deep path, over the mid read, depending on your receiver. Easy yards. Now, I don't know how fast Callaway is, but I would imagine if we come to the depth chart, where are we at? Coaching, depth chart. Let's see who our wide receivers are. Speed, we have Callaway at 87. So you want to put your faster ones in there. I got Harris. And we could put Harris. They don't have the best wide receivers in this team. So this team's pretty much chalk as far as the passing game. But it is what it is. We'll just leave whoever's there so you guys can see it. Let's do it one more time. So this is your setup. Come back, A, RB, in route slant like this. And then I'll slide to the left. This guy's going to break. I'm not going to have time to throw this. And that's just the situation you come across with these quarterbacks that aren't mobile. I know a lot of people like to see it as more realistic that way, which is fine. You know, sometimes you can make them, sometimes you can't. Depending on these, like I said, these pass rushers are pretty good. Pass lead this over the deep half. Faster receiver, 91 speed, would have caught that, would have been a touchdown. Now, that's that play. There's other plays in here that are easier. And here's what I mean. Let me see if I can find one. Right here, Saints corner. You see Saints corner or Saints drag. This is one that we used to use a long time ago. Since we're on the left hash, let's go ahead and flip the play. We'll pick Saints drags, but you could use Saints corner as well. They both attack cover 2. Now, the trick to this is your outside receiver. So we have Kamara on the outside. What we need to do is we need to move him inside, okay? Move him to the inside and put him on a streak. What this is going to do, it's going to force that deep half to be honest with his zone. He won't be able to break to the outside. Let me show you what I mean. Let me go ahead and just put X on an out route and then we'll run it like this. And let's try to hit this B route. Over here to the right side. Oh, I wasn't able to throw it. But let me show you in an instant replay what's happening, okay? Winston's so bad, bro. This deep path right here, without anything in his way, can stay closer to this B route and then make a play on the ball. So we'll just slide protect. We'll bring Kamara in for this one right here. Block the tight end, put RB on a real drag. and then we'll slide protect to the right, and then pay attention to B now, okay? I can actually pass lead this over here and then secure catch it over there on the sideline. So you're gonna see a big difference the way the deep half guards this. So if we come to instant replay, let's come over here to this deep half. You'll see how he has to stay honest because of this streak. This streak is gonna keep him honest. The B route gets a lot more separation. I'm talking about a lot more separation. And if you have quarterbacks that have gunslinger, I mean, you're gonna get the pass there a lot sooner. So using the Packers would probably be more beneficial. But I had to show that this play would work with the worst quarterbacks in the game, and you guys can see that it does. And the receivers aren't even that great either. So if it's working like this, I mean, there's potential for a touchdown, son. There's potential for touchdowns with this play. And it's crazy because I don't see a lot of people running this. Like, I don't see no one running. If you're still running this play, let me know. And this isn't the only one. There's Saints corner as well. And you could blend this all in with flood. So let's say we got Saints flood. I don't know how far the out route goes. Yeah, let's try Saints flood. It's like I said, I don't know if that out route, if it goes deep enough. If I smart route this guy, what does it look like? Yeah, see, he goes further. So smart routing the A route will be more beneficial, but what you want to do is put B on a smoke screen and RB on a streak, slide protect right, and then you read what the vibes are. B's open, then we hit B. We cut inside to get more yards, and that's how you run. If they play a hard flat, then you hit that guy. I'll run it one more time. Let's see if they play a hard flat. Very simple and easy to read this play right here. See that he kind of sits low, but he doesn't. So we just hit him on the inside right here. Simple plays to run, man. Very, very powerful because you're forcing the play to one player. Now right here, this X route, I don't know how good it is anymore either. I don't know if it gets under these vertical routes. Low ball that. Be careful with that play. You might want to just use a regular slant, bro. Like instead of his, you probably just put a regular slant out there and see how that works. Come underneath, wait, he gets to the middle, boom. And now you have your slant route underneath from the left side going to the right. So one play that'll just dominate cover two over and over. There's actually two plays in there, three plays if you count both fades. But these just dominate cover two. And you still have a corner route to the left. It just doesn't go deep enough. You can run an in route as well. Don't forget that. In routes right here kill. As long as they don't volleyball spike your pass on some Matumbo stuff, you know what I mean? It should work wonders for you guys, man. So there it is. Hope you enjoy it. Use it. It's going to work in Madden 23 the same. It's concept based. It's going to beat cover two, so you won't have troubles with it. You always attack those sidelines, man, at any cost. Attack those sidelines and attack underneath. The most important thing you can do is attack underneath. Now, right here, what you could probably do right here is like put A on a streak, put Y on an in route, RB on a slant, and B on an out route. This is just something else you can do. And then you wait for Y in this weak spot. There's a soft spot in this cover two. He's not going to do it because there's a spy out there. But in that weak spot, that cover two, Y becomes open on a rollout. So if you're the type of player that likes to roll out, you could, bro, they keep running this. Let's just get out of that. Let's just get out of that. Right here again, let's try the slant with the out route. I want to say A. See, like right here, this little spot, this spot right here where tight end whip would get open normally. You could wait for that Y route right there with that setup. So the setup again is streak A, put Y on an in route, put RB on a slant, and B on an out route. Okay, and then right here where the tight end whip would get open is going to be your Y route every single time. Every single time. Blend it all in together. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.